qualified for the World Cup. Go and compete. We'll prepare and we'll go and we'll do our best. We'll put them under pressure. The game is about being effective, being aggressive, winning the ball, getting on with the play. We'll put them under pressure.
That is right. It is Tottenham till we die. Hello, good evening, and welcome to a late edition of Thfc Till I Die. Dermotron pre-game thoughts. Tottenham Hotspur against Crystal Palace tomorrow. And boy, have we been looking forward to this game. It's been like waiting for Christmas. Tonight is like Christmas Eve. I am so excited and so pumped for the game. I'm so pumped for the Premier League. Some cracking Premier League games this weekend. We've got the Manchester Derby. We've got Sheffield United that should beat Arsenal, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And do you know what? It's going to be an interesting weekend. Can we do it? Do you know? Can we beat the Palace? Let's hope so. Who's joining me? I'll go. Giant Rabbit. It says the Tron is plugged. It's plugged into the socket. I am plugged into the socket at the moment. Mrs. Tron had to plug me in. I was out of power. That's what happened. A bit of snow in Ireland, and the whole country comes to a standstill. Do you know? You wonder how people like in Syria and not Syria, the North Pole actually, and Alaska, Canada, get on with snow. A bit of snow in Ireland, the electricity goes off, and everyone just stands there looking at each other. Well, Pat, what do you reckon? I don't know, Mitch. Should we go down to the pub with the electricity out in the pub? Well, I would just stand here looking at snow. I don't know. Anyway, that's why we weren't early, and we can only apologise for not being on earlier, guys. Really apologise for that. We've got big up, Carl. Carl, if you want to join me and your missus has gone to bed, let me know by WhatsApp, and I'll send you a little message. I'll send you the code to come in. The link. So let me know. Good to see Ireland. I found the electricity box again. Yeah, we did lose it for a while. I'm blaming the government. For some reason, I just want to blame the government. It's their fault. A bit of snow and the country comes to a fucking standstill. I don't know. Even Mr. Brady, yeah, he lives up in Leitrim now, which is a good 2 hours, 3 hours away from me. And I rang him this morning. They've had no electricity since 9 o'clock this morning. And he said he was doing a bit of shopping. And he said there was 4 vans flying around Leitrim trying to find where the problem was. It's yeah. It takes your breath away. Seriously. We're supposed to be a European country and a bit of snow and like we come to a standstill. Giant Rabbit says, Brian 2, fried burger 2. No goes for Kane in Germany. Harry Kane is coming back to Tottenham. I will guarantee you that will happen in the summer. Absolutely. Buying the pants, dear. Then no, they're so pants to go and activate Eric Dyer to join them in the summer. Let's get that right. Eric Dyer might be joining Bayern Munich in the summer. Just sit down and think about that for a while. Eric Dyer. But anyway, never mind. Snow is great for slush puppies. Yeah, it is. I suppose it is. Big up Neil Shafton. He says the second Spurs shirt looks like you're sponsored by AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah, I hear. But I go there every Wednesday. It's great crack. Yeah, they gave me the shirt. Do you know what, Neil? To be fair, I never liked Holston. Never liked it as an alcohol drink. Never did. Big up the Carl as well. Says she's still up watching some crap about modeling agency. So I'm currently watching this great stream and pretending not to be looking at women. That's difficult. Let me know how you get on with that. Just let me know how you get on with that. But yeah, how is everyone? Just a little update. The Formula One now tomorrow. What we're doing? We're going to do the watch along for the game. Tottenham had to take priority, so we're doing the watch along for the game tomorrow, as we normally would. But at halftime and full time, we'll give you updates on the Grand Prix, the first race in Bahrain. Me and Philip are then going to watch the race, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do our pre-race thoughts on Sunday evening about 8 o'clock. We're going to pre-record our pre-game thoughts on Tottenham Palace tomorrow or Sunday to get that out there, and then of course on Sunday we'll probably do that about 2 o'clock for the Grand Prix and our Tottenham thoughts, and then we're going to do the watch along to Manchester United versus Man City. So I'm really looking forward to that game. There's a load of games this weekend. It should be an exciting weekend. Carl says, I failed. I knew you would. There's no point saying you were trying to watch. I knew you would. We've got Giant Rabbit. Love Holston from the bottle. So clean, clear, and fresh. Better than the tap. Do you know what? You're probably right in that. I think canned beer and bottled beer is better than what you get in the pub. I really do. It's Carl. Big up Shamu. Shamu Vandy. Woo. Every time I think of that, I think of Ronaldo. R7. I don't know why. Bit weird. Anyway, it is funny though, Carl, that Bayern Kane won't win the trophy. Haha. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm trying not to laugh. I'm laughing at Eric Dyer could be joining Bayern Munich. I'm finding that hilariously funny. And then we've got Neil saying, snow depends on where you live in the world. Snow here mess as means the cold stuff. That stuff from Colombia, we sometimes get hail too, but it's close to sea level for snow. Yeah, I know. I know what you're getting at. Yeah, snow means different things in different countries. Yeah. In Colombia, I want some snow. You know, you're not thinking what comes in the North Pole. You're thinking what you can buy in the shop. Anyway, Shamu says, Shamu, I cannot help but smile. Kane dreadful. Look, he should never have left Tottenham in the first place, but Harry Kane had to do what Harry Kane wanted to do. He had to leave and he wanted to leave. And he went to Germany. It hasn't worked out. But he can always come back like our channel partner, Wrath Energy. Please hit that QR code and get 10% off everything. Monday or Tuesday, I have to pay €5 for my little box of treats from Wrath Energy. And once I get that, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do an opening box video, basically, of what I get and show you guys what I've got of them. But yeah, do hit that QR code, get 10% off. Use the code THFCTID, and you get 10% off. You will not regret it. Believe me, it helps us. You help them, they help us. It's as simple as that, guys. And you want me and Philip to continue doing what we're doing, bringing out great content, fantastic shows like last night, The Unholy Trinity, which was great, actually. I enjoyed that podcast. That is going up on our new podcast Spotify channel, THFC Till I Get a Red Card. That's the name of the Spotify channel. We'll be going up tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, enjoyed that. Let us know in the comments of that show what comments you want us to go next, because as every episode goes, we're trying to get more and more controversial. That's the idea of the podcast. So, let us know what you want us to talk about next week. I'm sure me and the devil and the fallen angel, I'm sure we can do something. Shamu Vandy Vu says rather than PSG, yeah, that's true. We've got Paul G. Evening, Dermot, and those in the chat. Big up, Paul G. Hope you're doing well. Neil Shafton, Charlie Kane, the genius, top of the class sports agent. Top of the class of being a gobshite. Charlie Kane is a proper gobshite. Pure and simple. Pure and simple, a gobshite. If he was in any walk of life doing any other job, he would have been sacked for being useless. And somebody being useless does a better job than Charlie Kane. So Charlie Kane, in that point, is a gobshite. Anyway, that's what I think of Charlie Kane, Neil. I don't know if you think of the same, but to me, he's a gobshite. Shamu says Dermot is going to drink the bathwater. I am. Not looking forward to it, believe me. I don't know if it's been a big sumo wrestler sitting in the bath or it's been a supermodel. Who knows? I could be getting bathwater from a sumo wrestler's bath. But I won't know. But big up to Wrath Energy, our official partner, of course, on THFC Till I Die, all the brands as well. So please, guys, hit that QR code. It helps them to help us to help you. You know it makes sense. You know it does. It makes sense. Hit that QR code. And the first one to hit that QR code will get a free membership. So there you go. You give us something, we give you something in return. There you go. That's what it works in this world. It's give and take. Or take and give. Whatever. Anyway, Peter M. Big up Dermot Norland chat. Big up Peter M. Hope you're doing well. Carl says, so Sonner's up front tomorrow. Yeah, I've gone through I've been a bit controversial in my lineup up by the front three, by the way. So wait for that. That is upcoming. We've got Side Dancer 83. Big up Side Dancers. Hi Dermo and everyone in the chat. Big up Side. Hope you're doing well. How's the family? Hope you're doing. They're all as well. Keep them warm. Big up the Carl. We've got Carl Simpson. I really enjoyed the show, Dermo. Something fresh. Yes, thanks. I had a shower for that. No, yeah, it was different. Me and Philip were looking. We love the Cockle Clock podcast. We really do. But I just wanted something different. And the idea of me, Dave, and Philip, it was something that I thought I got the idea from the Gary Lineker podcast he does with Alan Shearer and Micah Richards. That's where I got the idea from. And I wanted to be different from anything that's done on YouTube. So I want to go as controversial as I can, near the line as possible without overstepping that line. So, and I hope you enjoyed it. And as I said, put in the comments, what do you want us to talk about next week? I don't know what we're going to probably talk about Tottenham and the Palace game. I think FFP will be talked about as well. And I also think the World Cup and football. So we'll have to see where we're going at. But there's going to be a lot of controversial comments. And it doesn't have to talk about football either. This podcast can go into politics. It's going to go in any direction that you want us to go in within reason. So let us know and we'll do that. It's going to be fun. That's the idea of it. It's going to be fun. Shamu says, start the bench sales segment. Yep, that's true. Neil Shafton, Charlie thought Harry would be able to buy the Berghoff. Yeah, he did. Didn't work out very well. It says, I prefer angels that don't lose their balance, Dermotron. Oh, the angel we have on our podcast, he fell off his perch very quickly. He really is. He's a devil in disguise. He really is. If you're watching, Mr. Harris, big up. See you in the morning. You're a gentleman, by the way. Anyway, Peter Wren, be watching Fireberg versus Brian Kane. Anonymous tonight. Yeah, that's Kane. He turns up when he wants to and turns up when you need him. Chamu says, yeah, he got about 2.5 rating on One Foot with that, Peter. 2.5 out of 10, too. Ooh, he was bad. Peter says, I watched it too. Kane looked visibly frustrated because he wants to come back to Tottenham. That's where he's going to be next season. He should never have left. Harry, as I'm saying, Charlie Kane's a gobshite. Talking Beer. Hello, Talking Beer. He says, hi, Derm. Hope you're well, my friend. I am cracking. I'm a... Don't worry, it's Mrs. Tron just trying to disrupt the stream. Yeah, you're right now. You got what you wanted? Yeah. She showed me a middle finger, so she must be all right then. Yeah. Yeah. With the middle finger as well. So that means she's happy. Anyway, yeah, I'm grand. Thank you, Talking Beer. Hope you're all right. Neil Shafton, I'll still say the Saudi League is losing Westerners because of lack of pork and white women. The cost of partying is really expensive also. It is very expensive over there. You can't drink. The Unholy Trinity presents Euro Trash. Yeah, we're not going that far, but yeah, we made... Look, the Unholy Trinity is going to... When there's an election, the Unholy Trinity is going to come out and do the election. You know, it's the whole idea of the Unholy Trinity is to be controversial within ways, and I'm loving it. I absolutely love it. I love the podcast, and I loved it last night. I had a giggle last night, but yeah, we're going to get Bobby and Colin on it as well as guests as well. So don't worry, guys, they'll be coming as well. Peter M, tomorrow's game against Palace is tricky due to a new manager bounce. We need to take that game by the scruff of the neck quickly. Need to score loads before halftime. Yeah, I've gone for a 4-0. I've gone for a 3-0 win. That's my prediction, and I'm sticking to that. But you're right, Peter. It's going to be very tricky. New manager bounce. But I've got the stats, and really Tottenham have a good record against Palace. Jamu said, Today was the day Messi scored his first goal for Argentina, a moderate debut for Croatia. How many years ago? Oh, no. Makes me feel old, that does. I would prefer Izzy out tomorrow, but he's now not fully fit. Suppose we should be fine. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Olsen is out. Carl is doing a jig in the middle of his sitting room. The missus looking at him. What are you doing, Carl? I'm jigging because a Palace player's out. Shamu goes 4-0 halftime. Easy. Shamu's just going for a 7-0. You know Shamu. Shamu 5-1 full-time score. And then Carl is saying Glasner is a good manager as well. He is a good manager. But I tell you what, guys, let's crack on with this. Let's start with the Premier League. Let's start with tomorrow's match. Now, yeah, I apologise for all the other logos all around the Premier League. That wasn't done deliberately, but as all great artists do, we just leave things as we. I basically got my mind taken off the job and went and did something else and come back and downloaded the PDF and forgot to take them out. So I do apologise. But these are the 3:00 matches. We've got Brentford against Chelsea. We've got Everton against West Ham. We've got Fulham against Brighton. We've got Newcastle against Wolves. We've got Forest against Liverpool. We have Tottenham against Palace. Now, Brentford, Chelsea, guys, where are we going with this? Do you know what? I've just seen that. Oh, dear. Yeah. Oh, that logo is kick hacking my associate. Oh, no. And I've even done it so lovely for you. You know. Oh, dear. Anyway, Brentford against Chelsea. Where are we going, guys? Ooh, right. I'm going. Well, listen, we're going. Peter M's going for a Brentford win. Carl's going for a Brentford win. Do you know what? I'm going to go. I'm joining you guys. I think Brentford can beat Chelsea and send Poch further down the rabbit hole of getting the sack. Everton, West Ham. Peter's gone for Everton. Do you know what? I think West Ham can win this. After West Ham getting a 4-2 win, I think West Ham might win that. So I'm going for a West Ham win. Fulham against Brighton. Peter M's going for Fulham. Do you know what? I might agree with you, actually. I actually might agree with you. Brighton are a bit on the dodgy run at the moment, and Fulham are there. Do you know what? I'm going for a draw. Newcastle against Wolves. I'd probably go for a Newcastle win there, guys. Forest against Liverpool. Liverpool's Wonder Kids are going to beat Forest all day long. And, of course, we're going to beat Palace 3-0. So there's no doubt in my mind where that is going. But let's see what you think, guys. We've got Shamu saying draw, West Ham, Newcastle, draw, West Ham, Brighton, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Spurs. Wow. Pete Rem's going for a Newcastle win against Wolves. I agree with you, Peter. I think that will happen. Newcastle will want to start this last part of the season pretty well. Everton win. Carl's going for. I can't see Everton beating West Ham. I'm going for West Ham win. I'm sorry, Carl. Pete's going for a Liverpool win. Yeah, I think the Wonder Kids are going to put one over Forest for definite. We've got Sky Side Dancer score draw. Ooh. Which game? Brighton Chelsea. Brentford Chelsea. You may be right. You may be right. Peter M says Spurs win well. I would say that. Yeah, of course, I'm going for 3-0. Carl says, Peter, you arrived early. Poor old Peter. I don't know how I'd take that, Peter, to be fair. Do you know, if you've got a rude head like mind like I have, you can take it that way. But if you haven't, you can take it another way. But I think, Carl, you owe Peter. I apologize. I was a bit rude, Peter. Sorry. Poor old Peter. Leave him alone, Carl. Put you on timeout. We've got Carl says Brighton, Wolves, Liverpool, and Spurs win. Yeah, I agree with you, Carl. I think so too. I do think that West Ham game, West Ham will win. I'm going for West Ham win on that. Wolves win. Side Dance is going against Newcastle. I think Newcastle will beat Wolves, to be fair. Neil Shafton, they can't sack Poch yet. They have to drop over 100 million in profit. They're probably... Chelsea... Look, there's two ways they could do it. They could put Mangarden in there and pay him his wages until they get enough money to sack him, to give him his compensation. But I think that might happen. If they lose the FA Cup quarter-final and they're out of Europe, then I think that's it for them. I do. Carl says, it's okay. I'm not taking it personally. Where is the unsubscribe button? We need you, Carl. Don't listen to Shamu. We need you. You're my chief mod on here. You know that. Chelsea, Spanners, Seagulls, Wolves, Liverpool, Spurs. Oh, Neil, you were doing so well. You started so badly. You've ended brilliantly. Really? You think Chelsea's going to beat Brentford? I think Brentford are going to beat Chelsea. Carl's not done anything odd here, says Peter. And Carl says, sorry, Peter, I'm very ashamed. But so you should be. So you should be, Carl. So you should be. Don't talk to a legend like Peter, like, has he arrived early? You don't talk to people like that, man. Joking, Carl. Shamu, we do need Carl. Carl's my chief mod. So there you go. We do need Carl. Giant Rabbit, I love Cadbury's timeouts. Great to stir your Earl cup of tea. Fair enough. We've got Carl Simpson. Screw you, Shamu. Fair enough. We've got Side Dancer. Chelsea draw, Everton draw, Liverpool, Fulham win, Wolves win, Liverpool draw, the mighty Spurs 4-1. I'll tell you one thing. That Brentford game's going to be a tough game for Chelsea. I'm telling you that now. Big up to my man in Australia. G'day, David. He says, morning, Derm. Good morning, David. Hope you're doing well, sir. In the land of Down Under. Hope it's a nice warm day for you over there. Don't worry, we're just freezing our brass bollocks off here in the cold and in the snow, in the rain. You know, and just you sitting in the sun, having another shrimp on the barbie. You know. Just saying, man. But I hope you're doing well, David. Hope you're doing We've got Shamu. Shamu's just laughing. He fell off his bed, laughing so hard, and his parents had just looked at Shamu. What happened to you? I just fell off my bed. So that's what's happened to Shamu. Anyway, big up, Jim. Haven't seen you for a while, man. How are you doing? Hope you're keeping well. How's Kate? I hope she's doing well. Everyone, please get over to Kate and Jim's channel. Just a girl and a guy who loves Spurs. Please get over there. Great channel, great people, lovely people to talk to. Absolute legends, the pair of them. So I hope you're both doing well, guys. It says evening, Derm, and all in the chat. Well, evening, Jim. Hope you're doing all right. The legend that is David says, Shamu, your cricketers are fucked. Or fault. Yeah? Not a clue what you're talking about, but I take it Australia beating New Zealand in the cricket. I think. So that's it goes. Jimbo. Carl says, hi, Jim. Hope you are well. Big up, Carl. Jim's going for 4-0 tomorrow. Do you know what, Jim? You're a man after my own heart. To call me delusional Dermotron, well, you're with me on that because Spurs are going to win. I always go for 3-0 and 4-0. And also, big up to David, who's gifted a membership. Big up, David. Let's see who's got the membership. Who did David? Who picked up the membership? And the membership went to... I should have a drum roll for this, actually. I will download the drum roll. It's gone to... Shamu Vandy. Woo! He's got a membership. Woohoo! I'm going to have a drum roll. Every time David put one of them, I'm going to download a drum roll. Make it interesting. But anyway, where was I in the chat? I'm lost. I need my co-host Philip here. Anyway, where am I going? Where was Jim? He's gifted another one. Oh, David, thank you so much. There we go. He's a gift. And this one, Just a Harmless Potato's got a member now. He's a member. Well, Just a Harmless Potato. If you're in the chat, please thank David very much. David, you are a legend. You really are. You really are a legend, sir. We've got Talking Beers going 3-1 Spurs. Where am I now? Good thanks. Good thanks. David, hang on. Where am I going? Do you know what? This is when I need my... Hang on. We've got David going... here we go. We'll go here. David goes, boom. Boom. Exactly, David. Boom. Big up to Mr. Stephen Cartwright, the legend that is the man himself. Evening, gents. Have I missed anything? No, apart from Dermotron probably losing these marbles, losing the plot, being carried away with the men with white coats probably anytime soon. Probably during this live stream, you're going to see men with white coats taking Dermotron away as I shout and scream Spurs are the mightiest team in the world. But apart from that, I haven't missed anything. But big up, sir. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in. David goes, why is Carl the chief? Well, you see, Carl's the chief because Carl was really the first one. He followed me. Carl was one of the first people to follow me when this was Tottenham Tantrum Gold back in the day. And you've all been, listen, all my subscribers are legends in my book. All your members are absolute massive legends in my book. Nobody's bigger than anyone else. We're one family here, but I am so appreciative of you all my subscribers, all my members, people that send in super chats. I cannot do this without you guys. I cannot do this channel. I can do it without Philip because Philip is my co-host and my linchpin on the channel, and Philip is the sensible part of the duo. I'm the complete delusional lunatic, and Philip's the sensible one. But apart from that, putting that to one side, on one side of the table, I can't do it without you guys. You are the linchpin of this channel. You are the guys that give me the inspiration to keep going and keep conking out content, putting out content. Even when I'm feeling low and tired, it's you guys that give me the inspiration to do it. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's watching me, who likes my shows, who does everything. And I am so grateful and appreciative of the family that I've made on here. And to you guys, thank you so much. That's all I want to say, really. We've got David's just in my, yeah, fair enough. Big up, David. Hope you're doing well. David, I am head of the table. Yes, Carl. And don't get too big-headed because David could replace you. David is next in line. David is next in line to take your job if you don't handle your performance review is coming up at the end of the week. Do you know? You may be demoted and Dave may be put in your place. So, you know, watch your back. G'day, Carl. G'day. We've got g'day, David. A lot of g'days. G'day, just seen the kangaroo dance around my house, having a beer, putting another shrimp on the barbie. Going to look for Flipper because somebody fell down a hole. Or was that Lassie? Was it Lassie with the people that fell down a hole? And Flipper was the one that people that fell into the sea. I can never remember. We've got Shamu. We've got Cobber on fire. Exactly. Cobber on fire. We've got Neil Shafton. Ukrainian woke up in the Ukrainian woke up in the FA game. I think he continues and Gallagher will be very involved. Maybe right, Neil. You could be right. David says, Jim, I'm aiming for you, Cobber. There you go. Talking Bear saying hello to David. Jim saying, good, thanks, Derm. Hope you're well. Me, I'm grand. I'm just my delusional Dermotron self. There you go. Jim goes, ha, no, Jim. I'm just playing. 4 is more than enough. Clean sheet would be nice change. Yeah, would be actually. What else we've got here? Everyone's talking to each other. Carl said, delusional Dermotron is one of his nicer names. Yeah, Carl's got a few for me, but I don't like saying them on air. Philip should give you that soundtrack. He should do, Neil. But I hope he like when I got the starting stream. I played a bit of Jackie's Army. The idea of this is, I think when people put up stream starting soon, it's a bit boring because everyone's sitting in silence. So the idea, put a bit of music on that is to get everyone pumped up. So there'll be a different one. Tomorrow it will be when the year ends in the 1. That'll be the next one. That will be tomorrow. David's on fire. Of course David's on fire. David's always on fire. David is the legend from Australia. Right. Now, I keep losing my thing. Oh, here we go. Side answer. What did you think of the F1 qualifying? I really enjoyed it. Actually. And I'm really pleased that Red Bull are not as far ahead of the other teams. I'm really annoyed because I was due to do it today for you guys, the watch long do it. And because of the power cut, couldn't do it. I couldn't find another 50 cents for the meter, and I couldn't find my mouse to run the bicycle, to run the electricity. So, a bit stuck. I found him now. He's running it now. Look, 2 tenths, 2.5, 2 to 3 tenths from Ferrari to Red Bull. Mercedes are only 5 tenths off. Aston Martin only 3 tenths off of the Alonso. So, look, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a cracking race tomorrow and a cracking season. And every race from next week, all the European races, all the 2 o'clock races or nighttime races will be here live on the THFC brand channels. And you will not miss a pit stop, a start, a yellow flag, a safety car, or a checker flag as we bring you the best F1 coverage on YouTube you will find anywhere. He done it again. I've done something. I don't know what I've done, but I've done something. First spud fix to win. Now this FF, yeah, we're going to win tomorrow. It is Test cricket, David, the worst form of cricket. Yeah, I just take it, Shamu, you're losing. I take it, Australia, and wiping your ass in the cricket. What else we got? I don't have 4 days to watch the game. That can be a draw, exactly. Get Philip to record himself doing the drum roll. That's a very good idea, Shamu. I will get him to do that, actually. We've got big up to Eltel Cockerell. Good evening, Dermot. And all you lovely people in the chat. Eltel, do you want to join me? Let me know. Send me a message on WhatsApp if you do. I'll send you the link if you want to pop on. More than welcome, sir. Could do with a bit for co-host tonight. We've got G'day, Spud. Well done. Yeah. We've got Shamu. You can keep your cricket, David. Look, just because you're losing, there's no need to be salty. Australia are a better sports nation than New Zealand. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Big up Jose, morning cobber. We've got Shamu. Best bit is watching the losers in the crowd falling at catching and complaining when they get hit. I know that is funny, actually. It was there when it was 24 subs. We've got Peter M. It's not mad to say Spurs are the mightiest team. It's not mad to say Spurs are the mightiest team in the world. Dreaming is not delusional or dangerous. It keeps us going. Exactly. But Tottenham are the mightiest team in the world. I don't care what anyone says. Tottenham Hotspur are the team that will march on forever. And we will overtake the other teams. We will win leagues again. Guarantee me, we will. Before I die, I want to see Spurs win 3 championships, 3 Premier Leagues, 2 Champions Leagues, and 3 FA Cups and the League Cup. I'm bringing a new sort of background noise. It's called rustling. It's all part of the new thing we're trying to bring up on the channel. Anyway, if you're getting hit in the head from a ball in the cricket, maybe don't go. Yeah, true. Very, very true. Neil Shafton, I changed my... Oh, Lord. I love it, Neil. I don't... Oh, that's the good. Oh, no. I swear to God, I'm sorry. I've just seen Donald Trump. He looks. So honest to God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just. I know you lads can see it, but Donald Trump looks very That's the funniest picture I've seen of Donald Trump ever. It is quite hilariously funny. Oh, thanks, Shite Rabbit. You're very kind. Fair enough, Derm. Sheesh. Laugh my ass off. I'm taking a piss. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, I know you are, mate. I tell you, David, you're a legend, man. You're an absolute legend. Did you hear about the farmer that won the Nobel Prize? He was outstanding in the field. That's a good one. Oh, that avatar, Neil. You got to send that to Philip. Please send it to him, and just send him to your favorite politician ever. He'll love that. Oh dear, that is so funny. What's he wearing? Is he wearing a boxing robe, or what's he wearing? Honest to God. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah. We've got. You can't do this show without me, Tron. That is so true. We've got or just bring me baseball mitt. Would be it's a good idea actually. We love Carl, Dom, foot me. Yeah, big up, Dave. We've got David. How are you feeling? We've got in Trump, Philip Trust. I dare you to call them that the next time he comes on, Dave. Neil, I dare you. We are actually, Neil, just to let you know, we are going to cover the American election when it happens. So, and like the first presidential things, me and Philip are going to cover this. So, it should be fun. Carl loves his cock. I said it without even looking at the fucking thing, and it's clock, not cock. Oh, back in now. Jimbo, I'm cracking myself. I'm glad I'm making people laugh. That's the job. Big up to Miss Ellie. Big up, Ellie. Hope you do well. Good evening, Dermotron. Big up. And in the chat. Just having a birthday party for Angie's. Have a great show. Well, big up to Angela. Happy birthday. Hope you have a fantastic day. Had a fantastic day. And I hope you have a nice birthday party with Ellie and Theo and the rest of the family. I hope you had a fantastic time and happy birthday from everyone here. And I hope you really are. Hope you've been spoiled rotten. and rightly so. You should be. We've got Carl. I'm already got an successful from the wife's end of year performance review. I can't get another one. Yeah. I don't know how my end of middle of the year reviews come in with my missus. That'd be interesting, you know. We need someone who is tech savvy to do some emojis for the members. I'm not really tech savvy. I'm learning as I'm going along, but I will find maybe somebody in Carl or maybe somebody can do that for me. I will pay you. I will employ you on the channel. Why all behave? The Queen is here. Yeah, we've got to behave while the Queen's here. Yeah, that's so true. Guys, she says, with a glass of champagne in one hand, a cigarette in the other, and a Spurs cap and a scarf around the neck, shouting, guys, from the pub. Jim, it says, good ear, good David, good mate, pleased to hear. We've got, hi, Kate. Is Kate in? Yeah, I didn't see Kate. Is Kate in? Did I miss Kate? Just a girl who loves Spurs? Did I miss her? Obviously, I didn't. And let's go down to the bottom. Let's go back. I will look into it, Dermo. Good man. Cheers, Carl. Once a year is good year. We've got Neil Shafton. We have warning signs and announcements at our hockey games because the puck travels up to over 100 miles an hour. Wow. And you need to be alert to this possibility. Wow. We've got David saying, g'day, Peter. Yeah, g'day. Love these channels. Allow us to feel like kids for an hour or three. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole idea. Dermo, can you not put the Trump picture? Right, Dermo, can you not put the Trump picture of Philip's avatar when he's turned his camera off? I'll try. Oh, you've given me a wicked idea now, Carl. You really do. I'll do something. Leave that with me. Leave it with me, sir. Pete says, I only wish I could see Spurs win the Premier League title before I die. I'm rather old now, and the odds are getting smaller. Get on with it, Ange. Peter, you're only as young as you feel, sir, and I think you've got another 50 years ahead of you, or 40 years ahead of you, sir. You really are. And I have to get you on the show with you and Philip, because I think you will have some amazing stories. Get you onto a podcast or something. And I'd love to hear your Spurs story, because I'm sure you've got some cracking stories to tell about your time, your life following Tottenham. We'd try to arrange that. I would love that. And I'm sure all the people here would love that as well, to hear your adventures and your mischief and what you get up to as a Spurs fan. We really will. And you're an absolute legend of the chat. You help me out with watch longs as well. You're my chief side reporter as well. And I'd love to hear David's as well, and Jim's. And we're going to start this as a show. We will get people on. We're going to do them live as well, probably on a Thursday evening or a Friday evening. And we'd love to get you. We'd love to get your stories of supporting Tottenham. And Dave, Peter, you be the first one, sir, because you are a legend of this. Prison jumpsuit. Brilliant. Absolutely breezy. Joe's, you're cramping. Glass of vinegar, mate. Scares cramps away. Let's see if he wants to join me. Right, where's Jose? I will send Jose a... Did I? Did I not? Let's see now. Where did I put Jose? Where did I put Jose? So I'm just going through my we've got. Oh, there we go. Right, I'm going to send you the link, Jose. If you want to come on, you're more than welcome, sir. I'm sure. If you can, it'd be great. It'd be nice to see you. Prison jumpsuit. We've got and David's offered another membership, the third. Thank you so much, David. And Rohan Kumar has been gifted a membership by David as well. Well, big up, David. Thank you so much. Listen, I really appreciate this. You're so kind, so thank you so much. David, mate, nice one, absolutely. Well done, Rohan. Were you in Lord of the Rings? We will never know, but we might know. We've got Jim says Kate's in bed. She had a root canal in 2000. Oh God, poor pet. Anyway, I hope she feels better, and say hi to her from all of us here. David, you're a legend. He is a legend. Jimbo, a root. And he's gifted another one, guys, a fourth one. And this has gone to now. Spurs CGTV has been gifted a membership by David. David, thank you so much. I don't know. I'm so grateful, and so I get very embarrassed is probably the wrong word. I just I'm very I it's hard for me to express how I really feel, because I'm so shocked that people want to do this, and I'm just so grateful, and thank you so much. It means a lot to Philip, and I know it means a lot to her. It means a hell of a lot to me, and as I say, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We've got David. We've got where we're going now? We're going to Peter now, because everyone's talking to one another. If I had another 40 years, I would then be 106. Happy to join in one day, but I'm not all that interested in a Spurs fan. I just follow the team, but I do have a Spurs rubber duck. Well, there you go. There you go. The Spurs rubber duck. Do you know what? Send us a picture of the Spurs rubber duck, and I'll put that up on one of the shows as our channel mascot. The Spurs rubber duck. Big up, Peter, though. You are a legend, sir. I don't care what anyone says. You're a Spurs legend. One time bang camp. Yeah. Neil says, I had 60 years so far. We didn't get much TV coverage of Spurs over here when they were winning. No, that's true. 60 years. Wow. Jose. David shouting from the touchline. My fault, Dermo. Sorelli thought it was Kate. Oh, right. Okay. Well, that, yeah. But big up anyway. Big up Ellie and big up Kate. I hope you feel better. Which Kate and, well, root canal work isn't funny. No, it isn't, Peter. It really isn't. We've got David. You're smashing it tonight, mate. He is. He really is. I'm so grateful. We've got Derm. All good, Cobber. I'm just flying the Aussie. I am just thing Aussie clown. Christmas. Big up. David, do you want to jump on as well? If you want to jump on, let me know. I'll put the link into the chat as well. If you want to jump on for a little bit. Big up, Spurs CGTV, your taps. Okay. We've got Peter M. Let me know how to send the picture of the duck. It's for real. I got it as a present some time ago. Our email address is on the YouTube channel, Peter. So you can send it through there. And I'll get it down. Once I get it, I'll bring it up. Say g'day, side dancer Cobber. And Jim says, Peter, hi, mate, thanks. Let me put some lippy on there. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm going to put the link in the chat, guys. We're either going to go for another, say, 10, 15 minutes. And then this is not me much of a pre-game thoughts, is it, really? Haven't really talked to you about my pre-game thoughts. But the link's there anyway, again. There we go. There is the link. Now, big up, Peter. Absolute legend, sir. Big up. Now, that is the games on Saturday, guys. Now, these, and then, of course, at half-5, it's Luton against Villa. I think there's only one win. It's going to be a Villa win. But you never know. Luton can spring a surprise. Now, Sunday, we've got Burnley against Bournemouth. That's going to be a tough one for me. For me, I think Burnley will probably win that one. For some reason, I've got it in my gut that Burnley are going to win. And then, of course, we've got the big one now. It is at Old Trafford, not at the Etihad or Main Road, what it used to be called back in the day. Or is it a Main Road? Do you know what? I don't know. Maybe I've got that wrong. Just let me double check. I think it is at Old Trafford. I did this thumbnail with it being at Old Trafford. Hello, somebody's joining me. Who's joining me? Is it David? No, it is. It is. It's at the Etihad, so I have to change my thumbnail. G'day. G'day. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Cobber.
Yeah, how are you, David? Big up, sir.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. Is it smudged?
Yeah, there's a little bit there on the left. You're grand. You look lovely. You look lovely. You pull down the pub tonight, no problem. You know, you'll have no problem tonight down the bar. Anyway, and then we're going for match day 7.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. We've got Sheffield United. We've got Sheffield United against Arsenal. Sheffield United win. What do you reckon, David? Sheffield United, Arsenal. Where's your thoughts?
Oh, I think it'll be a 4-0. 5-0.
Yeah. Do you know what? I would love Sheffield United to do one, but I can't see it happening. I really can't. And then, of course, David, then we've got the 2 Champions League games because we've got Bayern Munich, who drew tonight against Lazio on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. A game we're covering here on THFC till I die. We're doing a watch along to that. And then, of course, the other game, of course, is Paris PSG against Real Sociedad. PSG are 2-0 up there. So what do you reckon for the Bayern game first, David? Where you going? Do you think Bayern will get knocked out on Tuesday?
I reckon they will.
Yeah. I think they will too.
2-1. Kane will score. Full of hand.
2-1.
Lazio will win.
Yeah. Do you think Kane will be back at Tottenham in the summer?
People throw fruit at me. I hope not. We're better off without him. Sorry. Only my opinion.
I can understand that. I can really get that. But, I look at it right. He's looking at Tottenham now, thinking, did I make a mistake? Did I jump? That's a fine fridge. Did I jump too quick? And I think he did. I think he didn't give Ange a chance. And if you give Ange a chance, he would have backed in. He would have been ahead of Haaland. Haaland up in Man City as top goal scorer. But he went. But I think the team's proved we can cope without Harry Kane. We can cope without him. We don't need him, but it's always nice to have a top striker up there to bang in the chances that you need to bang in when you're drawing 0-0.
Yeah, but I mean, Kane's only got 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I get you. Right. Well, listen, guys.
We've got to get off his feet sometime, and I think it was ideal to get off it now.
Yeah, I suppose so. I do get what you're getting at. Yeah, maybe it is. But look, he's a very... Eric Dyer's going to sign for Bayern Munich. That is a shock and a half, but there you go. That's giggly. But tomorrow is the big game, David. You and me are pumped for this. You're so pumped. You're just so pumped. You're pumping me up for the game. I'm ready to run through walls here. That's how pumped I am. Mrs. Tron's going to have to tie me down to the bed tonight and tell me not to move. That's how bad it's going. I'm that pumped. Anyway. Yeah, go.
Oh, there's so much that I could say with that, but I won't. It's too early.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. I am delusional, and I'm delusional by name, delusional by nature, so I'm not living up to my name anyway. Tottenham.
What?
Yeah, go on.
I say 5-0 with my heart because I'm as deluded as you and Jimbo. A heck of a lot out there.
I'm going for 3-0. I just think we're going to batten them tomorrow. And I don't take this. Take this.
For Jose's predictions, I said 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't take this new manager bounce, David, with any sort of think of
the
it.
delay knocking, killing me.
Yeah. Anyway, well, listen, Tottenham are 5 points of fourth place with a game in hand. This is Oliver Glasner's second game in charge of Palace, because the first they won 3-0 against Burnley last weekend. And fullback Destiny is set to return for Spurs. Thank God for that. We needed him back because we missed him last week. If you want to watch the game, of course, it is at the mighty Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, the day, of course, 2nd of March. Kickoff time is 3 o'clock in the UK and Europe and Ireland, 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, 7 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. The referee is John Brooks. The VAR man is Rob Jones. So Dummer and Dummer are looking after the game. Of course, Tottenham's and Crystal Palace head-to-head record for the last 5 games. Spurs 4 wins, no draws, and Palace only 1 win. And the last meeting, of course, was in October at Selhurst Park, and it was a 2-1 win for Tottenham against the Palace. And I think, was it Madison and Sonny got one that night? If I remember rightly, I think so. Tottenham in all competitions, Spurs, not bad. Only 1 defeat, well, 2 defeats now. That one, the other first defeat was in the FA Cup. Then we went 3-2 with Brentford, 2-0 with Everton, 2-1 against Brighton, the game I went to. I'm so glad to see that win. Of course, but we did lose 2-1 to Wolves last time out 2 weeks ago. Crystal Palace to beat Burnley, of course, last week 3-0. Drew with Everton 1-1. Lost to Chelsea 3-1. Lost to Brighton 4-1. And Crystal Palace did beat Sheffield United only 3-2. But with the new manager, David, at Palace, are they a danger for Tottenham tomorrow? Is it a case of us taking them too lightly if we dare? Because if we just go in there and think, well, it's only Palace, we just got to turn up. We can't really take that sort of attitude into the... Well, Ange won't let them anyway, will he?
I think it's us that are in danger of disappointment.
Yeah. Well, look, we have to take the game seriously. We have to take Palace seriously because Palace are a good side. You look at that. Look, the Everton game, they should have won, to be fair. And if you look at Chelsea, they conceded 2 goals in injury time. So that could have been a point there. So Palace are not...
Anyone with Eze in their squad.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, David, do you want to log out and log back in? You seem to be lagging a little bit. Do you want to log out and log back in?
I'd love to get Eze here.
Yeah.
I'll try, mate.
Yeah, because you're lagging a little bit. Try to log out and log back in, and we'll get your thoughts then. Good man. We'll go through some of the chat here while we wait for David to come back. I'll just take David off there for a minute. But if you are, guys, please do. Hang on. How do I... Where's my... That's not what I wanted. Where is my... Is that it? There we go. You can see the cue. Neil Shafton, Spurs is rubber duck. Wow, Neil. That's cool. That is cool. Carl Simpson with Porro. I would play Rudu right back. That's not a bad shout, actually. Peter Wren will have to take Paris seriously. Yeah, we do, because a lot of people think it's just 3 points tomorrow. And look, I'm saying 3-0. Few people going 4-0, 5-0. But Palace are a dangerous side. And any German manager, I don't care who they are, if they've got any bit announced about them, will set their side up to be difficult to play against. And we're not very good at breaking down low block sides. Let's see now. Yeah, hang on, man. Let's get that. Right. Hello. Can you hear me? Right. Can you hear me better now?
I can.
Yeah, you're lagging a lot, David. There's some lagging tonight.
I've heard you. Mine's terrible.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of thunderstorms.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of thunderstorms, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, David, let's go through that. We'll go through. Of course, if you want to watch the game, Of course, it's not anywhere in the United Kingdom, which is a disgrace.
I might give it a miss. Get someone on, mate.
All right. I tell you what, get it sorted out. We'll get you on Sunday. I'll send you the link for Sunday, and we'll get you on Sunday evening, and we'll get your pre-game thoughts on then, David. Just before you go, though, I want to say a massive thank you for all the support you show me and the channel. I really appreciate it, and you are a legend in me. And
sounds great.
You're an absolute legend, sir, and thank you so much.
Oh. I do it as a cover, that's all.
I know, man. Well, I appreciate, just let you know, we do appreciate it, and I appreciate all.
You're welcome, dude.
Give us a come on, you Spurs. Go on before you go. See you later.
Coins. Come on, you Spurs.
There you go. All right. There is the legend himself, Mr. David Shear. Look at him. Absolute legend. Of course, in the United States, you can watch it on Cymax FC and Peacock. And if you're in Canada, it's on Fubo TV. Of course, this is now my lineup. Now, controversial with one of the players in and one dropped. But this is how I think Tottenham will go tomorrow. We have Vicario in goal. We've got Royal Emerson. We've got Emerson, Romero, Van de Ven, Destiny in the back four. We've got Basuma sitting in front of the back four. We've got Papasar and Manderson in the middle. And up in the front three, we've got Kulu, Sonny, a captain up front. And I've gone for Johnson on the wing. Now, a lot of people are going to go for Werner, but I've gone for Johnson. I think he could do a job tomorrow. I really do. So, guys, let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about the lineup. Yeah, I think it's an interesting lineup there. I think Werner will start, but for me personally, that's what I'll start front three. I think Johnson will be more effective against Palace. I just think he'll have something to prove. But for me, that worries me. One thing that worries me is Emerson. That worries me. That's why I reckon that might be our weak link tomorrow. That worries me. But we'll have to wait and see, guys. So that is my starting lineup. So let me know what you think of that. Of course, our injury list, of course, Solomon's out, should be back for Villa. Porro would have been back for Palace, but I think he's going to be back for the Villa game. We've got Foster, potential date late April 2024. We've got Segerson. He's out for the summer. He's out for the season. So, and also a big up to Ryan as well. Listen, mate, we all go through injuries, and we know you've had your fair share. But you're a Spurs player, and we're behind you all the way. So get back fit and prove them doubt was wrong. Prove them doubt was wrong and come back and be the player we know you can be. But I'm sure you will do that. Anyway, let's go through the chat before I go. And that all you lovely people enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. We've got Carl Simpson says, I have an issue as Son's player better off on the wing. I will put Werner up front and Rogan at right back. He may do that. We'll find out tomorrow, but you may be right, Carl. You may be right. We've got David. I put Johnson on later in the game. I think, do you know what? Do you think he's a better substitute than he is, a better sub player than he is a starting player? I'd love to know what you think on that. Rather have Werner on the wing to serve balls in the middle. Yeah, fair enough. I'd rather have Werner. We'll start on the left. David says, Jesus, sorry about that, Pete. David, look, no problem at all. So it was just great to have you on. We've got David going, Kulu force 9, Son left, Werner right. Everyone's going for Werner. I feel that Ryan's career is going to be ended by injury. I don't want it. I agree he needs our support. Yeah, he does. And look, I understand people are frustrated with him, but he's a human being at the end of the day. He's a young lad. And they may get all this money, but all that money doesn't substitute you. That doesn't help you if you're depressed. That's not going to help you. It's going to help your hangers on. It's going to help the people around you, but it's not going to help you mentally. And I think Tottenham need to do the bit. We need to do their bit, our bit as fans. And we need to support him. He will put the work in, no doubt about that. And he will come back fit. And I'm sure Ange will have his arm around them telling him, look, you're going to get a game. But he needs to come back and target next season and to prove people wrong. He can be the player that we know he can be and the player he know he can be himself. And that's what he needs to do. So I'm sure he would do that. And I hope he does. We've got Side Dancer said Johnson is an impact sub. Yeah, I think I just wanted to be a bit different from everyone else with my lineup. That's why I went with Johnson instead of Werner. And then less pressure on Johnson coming on the sub. He lutealized his pace. Yeah, maybe play Rodu up front. Yeah, that's a good shout, Si. Very good shout. But listen, guys, that is my pre-game thoughts. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I have too. Thank you, David. Absolutely, and I say it again. Thank you so much, David, for the 4 gifted memberships you've given people tonight. So big up to everyone that got one. Thank David. If you have got a membership, please thank him in the next show. He really deserves it. We're back tomorrow. I'm on at 11 o'clock in the morning with Dave on the Irish Hotspur, and then I'm on We Are Tottenham TV. And then tomorrow we're on at quarter to 3 with the watch along. Palace versus Tottenham Hotspur, Tottenham versus Palace, and then we're on Sunday with the Manchester Derby and our pre-F1 thoughts and our pre-game thoughts as well. So everyone, enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for watching. Come on, you Spurs and Big Ange, we trust. Let me take that off, by the way. So when I play that, why's that gone off? Where's that? Comments. There we go. Just having a bit of meltdown there, lads. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much. Come on, you Spurs and Big Ange. We trust.